Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday? It is, right? Happy Thursday. If you're here with me in the YouTube or in the Discord chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Redberg, Brandon, Kelvin, Cicino, Fat Citizen HD, Brandon, Robin Osiris, Spastric, Andrew JP. What's up, Dusk? How you doing? Billy Joe, Mike, Trader Page, Richard Harris, Barefoot Greenback, Skunk Tape, Yolanda, Dante, Richard in the building, Ronnie, G-Man, Otter, Skylers, Keith, Andre, Earls. Good morning to you, Paul, Sunrise Driver, Family Griffin, Dante, Guillermo. What's up, Hindsight King, DM, AM, Hamed, Karen, Killer Kyle, Cheese Chaser. What's up, Bon Lee, Double RC. What's up, Rips Mod? Enrique, Session Flow, Martin Fishing, Arturo, Josh, Astrid, I Am, Steve, Matt, Trucker, Rob. Good morning to you, Evan, National, Coco, Sadek. What's up, everybody? I love this new music thing. It's so nice. It's like pick a vibe in the morning and it just rolls out. Or like in a... Anybody ever go to Dre's? The old Dre's in Vegas? It kind of reminds me of the old Dre's in Vegas. Talking like 10 years ago. Not the new one that's on the rooftop. It's like the old one. So, everybody's expecting a whole lot of something with the Nvidia earnings yesterday, which actually there was quite a bit of something. Oh, by the way, if you're here right now, we're just getting started. Very easy to do. Just go click the like button. I would love to trade the open with you today. It's only 800 likes to do that. 850 likes, we give away a free Apex account. Good morning to you, Coach Hoop. What's up, buddy? How was it trading back on Ninja? I love it. Ninja's actually where I started my futures journey when I actually started like really trading futures. I started out on Thinkorswim. That was the first time I ever traded futures in a real live market, was on Thinkorswim. And I've told the story before where I called my broker and I was like, why can I only trade one share of this NASDAQ thing? He's like, how many shares do you want to trade? I was like, I don't know, 500,000? Like, why are you asking me? Like, what a weird question. I want to trade like 500 shares. He's like, we'll start you out at 25. Give me a second and you're good. And then I got off the phone, immediately put on 25 NASDAQs. I thought they were shares. And then I lost like 25 G's really quick. And that was the very first time I ever traded futures. But no, when I started day trading futures, when I started learning actually what the products were, I used Ninja Trader. I used it for a little bit of time, probably like year and a half. And I always appreciated it because it was like, I don't know, a lot of people were using it at the time, I remember. But before that was like using a price ladder, Jigsaw, and then I've been all over the map. So it's nice to be back on Ninja. It's very snappy. It's very quick. I do like Replicanto, the trade copier. Very, very nice to use that. So how did you do yesterday on the 20 accounts? We were doing great. We were up $1,000 per account. And then we got some missing information in the Discord chat where people were talking about how this the trailing drawdown thing. They were saying, oh, you only have $1,500 worth of drawdown left. But in reality, I actually had 2,460 was the minimum amount of drawdown, and average across the board is like $2,470. So that's some misinformation. So I put on a trade, and I was watching this column for trailing drawdown, instead of paying attention to the trade, and it started to go back up because everybody's like, somebody in the chat who gave me misinformation was like, oh, it's you only have $1,500 worth of drawdown, which didn't make any sense. And so I put on the trade, and then the trailing drawdown started going up. Like it went from 1,500 to like 2,000 available drawdown as the trade was going against me. And so that was happening. I was watching that. It was, anyway, long story short, I ended up losing the accounts, but we're back today with, I got 20 fresh ones right here, 150Ks. So that's what I'm going to be trading today. But maybe that was meant to be. Maybe it's meant to be that I'm trading on these 150K accounts instead of trading on the 50K accounts. But we're going to try those. But yeah, I mean, total misinformation completely threw me off. We were up $20,000, I mean, across the board in evals. It's like $990 per account. So, you know. So, yeah, so we'll be trading the 150Ks today. And hopefully we'll be successful on it. I believe it's still a one-day pass on these things. I think the profit target is $9,000, which means I'll probably pass them a few days, maybe today. Who knows? Who knows? Right? Let's go. That's wild. Yesterday when stream started and you showed 20 Apex accounts, I was like, oh, he's gonna make $1 million off of Apex in under a month. Well, we'll see. The whole thing is like, I do a calculation based on like how I've been doing in my real money account, and I'd be up quite a bit. So, you know, I'd be up quite a dang bit if I was trading those in Apex. So I want to give the 20x leverage thing a shot and see how that all works out here. What happened to all your old accounts? It seems often you get new ones. You must not tune in much here. In fact, I haven't traded an evaluation account since like, I think it was September or October. So, yes, it is often. You know, I last time I got new accounts was October, which is only. Hey Siri, how many days was October 1st? How many days ago was that? Hey Siri, how many days ago was October? Oh, why is it doing this? How many days ago was October 1st?
It was 149 days ago.
Yeah, so you're right. I am buying accounts quite often. It seems I'm buying accounts every 149 days. So, pretty often. Pretty often. How often do you buy accounts? Do you beat that record? I feel like you're the kind of person who probably buys accounts every 148 days. What's up, Billy Joe? What's up, Brian? What's up, Sarl? Ribs, how do you manage the intraday drawdown on Apex? Well, we're gonna figure it out. My whole idea, because I haven't really traded on them before, except for yesterday. Yesterday was like the first time I traded on them for basically 2 years. So my whole idea is that we're gonna get ahead of the curve. Right? We're gonna get ahead of the curve. We're gonna try to beat that. You know, we're going to try to get ahead of that. Tradeovate may be better. Well, I want to try all of these props. I want to maximize it. I mean, think about it. What if I'm trading on all of them simultaneously? You know what I mean? What size did we get? We got the 150s. Pew, pew, pew. 150s. So these are the ones we're going to try to trade today. These are the ones. So we'll see what happens. Try our best, you know. Try our best. I check out the platform. No, I'm going to be sticking with Ninja Trader and whatchamacallit? Replicanto for now. I should open up that Tradeovate. Let me open that right now, actually. Tradeovate. Logging in. All right, let's see. What's the window called here? It's like positions, or what's the window called, Brandon? Accounts, I think, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, there it is. Accounts. Close all this nonsense. Okay, there we go. All right, I got that all closed. All right, now I'm in the accounts thing. Let's see. What's the, it's called distance? Oh, distance to liquidation, or distance to auto liquidation, distance to drawdown net liquidation. Which one is it? I have a bunch of distances. Distance to drawdown net lick. Got it. Bingo, bango. Cool. Now it appears that we are cooking, as the kids say. I think we're cooking. It would appear the chef is here. Sick. So I think this is all accurate now. All right. Cool. Dope. We're in the building. We're here, baby. Cool. I got that up. I can put that somewhere, I'm sure. Nice. How convenient is that? Cool. All right. We're all set. Cooking like a cracker on this stuff. Oh, dear. Edio says, Ribs, I'm in my second year of trading. The road has been extremely difficult since moving to props and finding your channel. I'm now eligible for my first payout. Thanks for all the free education, man. Thanks for being here. Wait, uh-oh. There we go. I was like, where's my cash register? There we go. Give it up. Give it up for Edio in here. Nice work, buddy. The one who knocks. Walter White. So we do have some news that's going to be coming out this morning in about 15 minutes. It is going to be the second reading of annualized GDP, the GDP price index, and that's going to be released alongside the continuing and initial jobless claims. So that's going to be important. GDP price index, second reading of the annualized GDP for Q4 of last year. So GDP is going to be released alongside the jobless claims, and that's also, we get preliminary capital goods, durable goods. We get the PC price index, but it's like the baby PC. It's not the big one. So that should be interesting. Tomorrow we do have the real PC. This is like baby PC before the real deal. So hopefully you are all ready for that to be all cooked up. When you get the ad, make sure you hit live again. It takes you back a little. Yes, there you go. That is a good point. So the target on these accounts, I guess, is 9,000. I think these will give me a lot more room for activity. So maybe it was meant to be that I ended up not using 50Ks this time around, but we'll find out. When do we get PCP? Whenever you head on out to the corner, get some. How much can you take in payouts on these bad doggers? What is it? Because I know the 50Ks, I think it's $2,000 per payout period for the first initial payout periods. These ones, it's what, $2,750? Okay. So let's just say that we ran perfect on these bad boys. Let me see here. We ran perfect on these. Dude, 55,000 a payout period? That seems pretty juiced up. Woo! Seems pretty dang juicy to me. These beats are insane. Makes me want to trade. I feel like we need to agree on a universal answer here. Because people come in and they're like, where are your top step accounts? What happened to your live account? What happened to your top step account? Where's your top step account? What do we tell these people? What should be the universal answer? I wonder if we'll ever be able to get away from this question. Maybe I just do this. Hold on. I got a really good idea. Hold on a second here. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Maybe that works. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is that helpful? Maybe that helps. I don't know. I think the moment that we get rid of it, somebody's gonna come back and be like, where are they? Keep it up. Nah. So funny though. David Hernandez, Padron, so unprofessional. Well, and I have a good idea. Go find somebody that's more professional and go watch them. Why is everybody such a whiner and complainer in this space? Not everybody, but always like a bunch of people. I think I did offend them. Everybody in the trading space wants to do everything but talk about trading. It's crazy. Oops, wrong button. There's the correct button. Oh, we are pushing up. What I do want to see here is us actually having a test at this tippy-toppy area. If we did actually have a test up here and we reject it, I'd like to take a short off of that level. But if we do come up and we blow through that level, I think that we'll be auctioning well above 400 and we could target 21,500, you know? Yes, Mario, you do use rips for mother effing Top Step too. No, use it for any prop you want. I don't know that Top Step has coupon codes. So. Trader guy says, Rips, I'm rich. I made 300 on my funded accounts in February trading the entire month. Hey, it's better than losing, man. I get it. But you got to understand, I guarantee there's somebody in February that ruined their entire life trading in these markets. Like, do you know how many people that... one of my buddies is like deep in the trenches of crypto and meme coins and all that. And he says that he has a friend of his that was not really big into crypto last year. And then he went and he leveraged basically his entire life. He cashed in his life insurance policy. He mortgaged his house, took out a second mortgage, got a loan from the bank, and he lost all of those forms of capital in the last 2 weeks, and he hasn't told his wife about it. So when you come to me and you say that you made $300 in February, always remember that there's somebody that's doing a lot worse than you. So he told me that and it gave me anxiety. Like, I mean, that, like, I really hope that guy doesn't do something stupid, but like, where do you go from there? And his wife doesn't know, and he has 2 kids. So daddy's a degenerate. Like, dude, like, he told me that story. He's telling me that story Sunday. He told me that story on Sunday, and I was like, dude, what? Like, what? Was this for real? I don't know who the person is. What's up, Austin? How are you, buddy? Good to see you here. Yeah, I mean, told me that story and I couldn't even believe it. And I don't know the person, but my friend is their friend for, like, 4 years or so. I was like, you didn't introduce him to crypto, did you? He's like, no. I hope not. That would be like, dude, that would be, if you introduce somebody to crypto and that's what they decide to do. But again, like, you can't really control what people do. But that to me is like, no, it's not exaggerate. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just going from what he told me. But he said cash in life insurance policies. The guy's like in his 40s, cashed in life insurance policies, took out a second mortgage, got a loan from the bank. And I don't know if he has an IRA where he works or anything, but I would assume that if he had access to more of that capital, then he was like, and just flushed it out. So, I mean, I always think about that too, right? Like, I also enjoy a good self-deprecating joke here and there, but like, I always think about that all the time. Like, trading is very relative. It's one of the most relative things out there as far as like how you're doing in your own journey, right? So $100 to you might be a rip in the wind, but $100 to somebody else might be their daily quest that they've been reaching for the past 6 months of trading. Like, there's somebody out there that's sitting there and they're like, I have been trying to consistently make $100 a day for the last 6 months. And I would love to be able to do that. There's some traders out there where it's like $10,000 a day is their daily goal and they're consistently hitting it. Maybe they're a professional trader. Maybe they're a pro-tail trader, which is like a retail pro trader, And then there's people out there where their portfolio is swinging millions of dollars every single week. It's all relative. And the only thing that matters is how you're focusing on your own journey. That's the one that matters, because at the end of the day, right? Social media is fun. It's a jungle out there. It's a little spicy from time to time. Gives us a little entertainment in this trading space that can be sometimes very, very boring when you're sitting there all day waiting for a trade. But if you're focused on other people and what they're doing, you're going to be pretty disappointed. And I can tell you from experience, like when I first started out, it was inspiring to me, but I also knew that it was distracting at points where I would see how well somebody was doing and I'd push myself the next day and I'd hurt myself. It's all relative. And you won't get there overnight. I promise you that. You're a pro tail chaser. I was too at one point in my life. I feel like that's what they call them, pro tail. There's a name for them. I thought it was pro tail. Maybe I'm way off. There's like the professional retail traders that are like really, really good, that are like consistently pulling down lots and lots of money. I thought it was pro tail. Just got a suicide. That's horrible. It's too dark. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, you really just focus on your own journey. Stop worrying about what other people are doing in the market and just be honest with yourself. Like, it's okay if $50 a day or $20 a day means something right now in your journey. Because if you can eventually get to the point where you can pull down $50 to $100 a day, it's just kind of adding more contracts. And especially if you're doing it on funding where your orders aren't actually hitting the market, It's just a different number on the screen, and you're still doing the same process. If you could repeat that process over and over and over, and the slower you go along that slope, the easier it's going to be to achieve those bigger numbers. And the other thing I talk about here often is like, you today is going to be very different from the you just 1 year from now. And the changes you make and how slow you take it in your trading journey from here to a year from now is going to make all the difference. If you try to rush this entire year and you try to push and go crazy, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to have as much progress if you just go nice and slow on this curvaceous slope and just take it easy. 3 minutes till the news. But stop rushing. Stop looking at whatever other people are doing and just like, relax. Market's going to be here. Are you going to be here for the markets? Or are you going to blow yourself out? We may have landed a drink sponsor, by the way. I don't have their merch in yet, but we'll see. Hopefully it tastes good. I tried to rush a lot when I first started trading because I was blinded by the big numbers. I wanted big numbers. And it wasn't until I stopped chasing the big numbers that I saw real progress in my own trading. Focus on your own pocket. It's true. Very true. Rips, your Twitter shorts yesterday hit home. Love your psychology talks. It resets my mind for the trading day. Well, there we go. Thanks for... I've been posting, my social media team wants me to post more videos, so they worked out some more videos that are going to be going on my Twitter. So, hey, cool. Venom energy drinks, are those the same as the MMA company, Venom? They entered into the energy drink market. I have a bunch of like Venom clothing. National says, that's exactly where I'm at. I got so used to the big days that I lost track of the process. Yeah. It is true. And I mean, I can tell you straight up, it's like, if you try to go too deep into the pool too quickly, like you'll do such stupid things. Like you'll put on a bigger trade and then you'll take it off for absolutely no reason because you know you shouldn't be trading that size. And I went through that for a very long time. I was like, if I would have just held that, if I would have done X, Y, and Z. Just take it slow. Take it slow. You get too nervous if you put on sides that you're not used to. All right, let's see what happens here. A lot of data coming out, large swath of data here. What are the expectations that we're looking at here? The one I really care about is the jobless claims. 221,000 is the expectation. Continuing claims supposed to be at 1.871 million. So we're looking at a build in both of those numbers, in both initial claims and continuing claims. So let's see. I would assume that it would go up with if they're reporting DC. Let's see. Be careful out there. Holy. Market initially not liking it, but the spreads are very wide here. Wow, we are slamming. I would have loved if we would have traded just a touch above 400, but we made it all the way up to 380. Wow. Big old dump and then a bit of a reflex here. Let's go ahead and get to the 1 minute so we can see this. Oh, jobless claims at 242,000, so much hotter than expected. Back week was revised slightly higher. Continuing claims, I think, is at 2.2 million. Is that right? Why does it say? Hold on. There, somebody did a little typo here. GDP at 4.2%. These numbers look way off. The GDP is at 4.2% versus a 2.2%. That seems off. Is that data correct? Did anybody else get 4.2 as well? Tell me somebody sees this. 4.2% on the GDP price index. What? That seems... Oh, is it 2.4? Dude, what's with the fat fingers today? Who's typing this stuff? This reminds me of when I got trashed on Activision earnings. 2.3? Okay. Thank you. This is why I love having our community. Dude, somebody fat fingered it on both of them. The continuing claims flashed 220 million. Like, yeah, I don't think 220 million people are out of work in the US right now. Maybe they are. We're all here trading together. That's what's going on. Everybody's a pro-tail trader. That's crazy. Maybe somebody's like, the market's going to go higher. I want to get a better price. Let's fat finger this bad dogger. Weird, huh? Okay, 1.862 million is the continuing claims, not 220 million. PCE is at 2.7, so a touch hotter. Interesting. I mean, I wonder how much of the reaction on that was to the incorrect numbers. I would assume that the algorithms that are fueled by that move are probably looking at the correct numbers before we see it, so who knows? Doge made our government too efficient. Yeah, 220 million people filed jobless claims. I mean, that would be so horrible. Just awful. Oh, man. Hey, I just got here. What's your opinion so far on the NQ? You looking for more longs or shorts? Neither right now. It's kind of a mixed reaction. I'm waiting for this to settle, but it feels like nobody really cares is the thing. Mag 7's kind of light. All right, let's do a poll. 500 likes. We'll do a poll in here to see what you folks think about where the NQ is going to end up today. And if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the stream with your notifications turned on. We go live every single morning here, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Every single morning. And if we get enough likes, we will stream the open today. It's up to you folks. If it were up to me, I'd do it every single day. Maybe we do something special in the month of March. I've been thinking about it. I've been kind of bouncing around the idea that no matter what we do, the open. You know? Everybody is tired after the Nvidia action of yesterday. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about, actually. Like, dude, if you were, did you watch I mean, not on props, but you could have done this in real money. Let's go to the 1 second, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see. Let's see. I have to go way back here. But dude, like there's like a 300-point move. There's no way that you would have been able to catch it. But if you're on your own real money, oh, I can't go back that far. Dang it. Let's do the 5-second chart. I wonder if we can go back that far. Yeah, this right here. Look at this. So this was the reaction on Nvidia earnings. And I don't know if you realize how extreme this is and how much this moved. But like, there was 357 contracts traded on this candle. And the low of that candle was 21,055. We juiced up all the way to these topping candles here at, it's the high here, 327. So just imagine that if you were somehow able to park your behind down in there, that's 272 points. If you just had one contract on, one single contract, you'd make $5,400. Now, it's pretty rare that you'd ever be able to get that fill. Maybe even impossible. Like maybe you jump in the queue and they fill you here. If you have a limit order, maybe you get filled. If you have a resting, if you had a resting limit order at 70, you're going to get filled. $5,000 for every single contract. Just imagine that you had like 20 contracts parked down here at like the 70s. You would have made $100,000 because what? How much liquidity? 370. Yeah, you could get out 100 contracts up here. I mean, even if you had a limit right there, you could probably get out. But I mean, it's just crazy when you think about it, like the opportunities that are available. Now, it's pretty unlikely that anybody in the retail space nailed that unless they're very lucky, but it's mostly algorithms that are doing that. But it's just crazy to think that the market moved that much. But it's also a cautionary tale for people that if you are able to trade a funded account or your own personal income, your own personal brokerage account, and you have earnings coming out, always understand, like even like take this chart and print it out, put it on the fridge. Always understand that there's things that can happen that are so unexpected, right? For instance, like let's just say that you were long into that print and you got your stop and you got blown out. Maybe you lost 100 points because your stop slipped so much. Unlikely again, but let's just say. And then you see it back up here. You were long at like 210s and you see it up here at above 310, 100 points. And you're like, dang, how did I not get this move all the way up here? Earnings are very, very dangerous. Earnings are going to move the market faster than you can click your buttons. And I know this because I used to trade earnings in equities all the time. It was like one of my favorite things to do because it was practice like my hotkey skills, my reaction time. But I had a really bad one where I traded Netflix earnings. I was up like $7,000 on the day. Nothing crazy, not like a crazy big day or anything. I traded Netflix earnings, or maybe it was like 20 grand I was up. Traded Netflix earnings and I lost $108,000 in less than 10 seconds, I believe. And so this is the worst blasting that I got trading earnings in equities ever. Obviously, I've lost more during options because options don't open until the next day. Options close at 1 p.m. They open the next day at 9:30. I'm sorry, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern. They open up the next day at 9:30 Eastern. So you have like the overnight move and all of that stuff. But did you sell your life insurance? Nope, did not. Yeah. I wonder if I can actually find the, I have a folder of like bad beats from trading. I have a folder of good beats too, of good times in my trading. Let me see, NFLX. I have a bunch of trades. Yes. Here it is. Let me see if I can bring this up here. This is back in how long ago? This is, I think, in 2021 or something. With my screenshot of it. Let's see if I can bring this over. Good old Netflix. Fun day. As you can see, I was shorting into the first initial move, and then they filled me basically at the bottom tick, covered, then went long and then got shafted again. And this down here is $230. This up here is like $270. So big oof on that one. But 35,000 on the longs, 71,000 on the shorts. Got smoked both ways on that one. As my worst earnings equities trade ever. Ever. But we've had some big winners, so it all kind of evens out. Big winners in equities as far as earnings goes, but that was the worst one. 108,000 in seconds. So never think that anything can't happen. That is a booty blast, I'll tell you what. You think you'll trade options again? I do trade options in my own personal brokerage account, but I do more leaps and swing trading. I don't really day trade options anymore, but it's not to say that there's no opportunities there. I just prefer futures right now. And it's, vibes better with the community because we can all do it together. All right, let's go back to this. Remember the large gap down, far out of the money, puts paid big. For which one? Maybe it was Netflix. Yeah. I don't remember what happened for the rest of that session or whatever the heck you want to call it. Barkin is speaking. Interesting. We are pushing back up here. Told you earlier that I'd really like to see this market pushing up through these 400s here. Did anybody trade any of that, the news there? We came down to about 310s and now we are pushing up a 50-point booty blast here at the top side. Who got the longs there? Dude, up $1,500 now? Nice work. What'd you do to handle that loss? I traded the next day. Just got through it. I think I got out of that drawdown in like, I think it was like a week and a half. It wasn't that long at all. But it's also like, I've found like throughout my trading career, like the less I focus on the drawdown, the better it is. Cause you just wake up feeling garbage. So I don't really focus on it anymore. Like I was down 18,000 that one day in my futures account. The next day I made 16. then 14, or 14, then 16, whatever. Let's just say 16, then 14, then 10, then I lost 2, and then yesterday I made about almost 4. So I'm not really like, I wasn't like, I need to get out of this $18,000 hole that I'm in of drawdown. It wasn't a hole, it's just drawdown. We call it drawdown, right? So like you can be up $200,000 and then the next day you lose $10,000. Can I use RIPS at TPT? Yes, code RIPS works at TPT, My Funded Futures, Apex. There's another one, I can't remember. But yeah, if you're trying to buy a prop account, it should work at most of them. So, but yeah, so let's just say that you're up, let's say you're up $500,000 on the year. And one day you lose $5,000. You're up $500,000. One day you lose $5,000. As a trader, when you're tracking your metrics, we call that a drawdown. And so you don't return from your drawdown until you make the 5,000 that you lost. It's a weird metric. And I feel like for me personally, I don't really enjoy tracking it because it makes me feel like garbage. Like, especially if you have an outpaced loss, it makes you feel like garbage. So I don't like to track drawdowns like that because it's like, I like to look at the bigger picture as a whole. Can I buy 20 all at once or do I need to do one at a time with Apex? One at a time, one at a time. One at a time. Did we hit the likes? Does somebody have a like button on? I hope not. We're at 434 likes. If we get to 500, we'll do a poll here. I do want to trade the open together. 800 likes to trade the open, 850 for a free Apex account giveaway. Any size you want. You could get a $250,000 account or whatever it is, 250K or 300K. I don't know. What is the biggest account you can get? Maybe it's 300K, 250K, one of those. But it works for any size. 300K, there you go, sick. I've never traded, I don't think I've ever traded a 300K account. It's crazy. Yeah, this is a vibe. This is like, the genre is called lo-fi house. I like it, it's a nice vibe. 150, 250, 300, those are the big ones. All right, we got 510 likes. Let's do a poll. All right, will the NQ end the day above or below? I want to see how we feel about 21,500. Above, below. Barkin is still barking right now. He is barking away as he does. We shall see if that has any continued effects here on the market. He hasn't really said anything crazy yet. When did he start talking? 5:30? Or I'm sorry, 8:30? The only thing that's notable, so far so good on slowing inflation without a slump. He's doing Q&A. Hiring, if we want to see hiring to rise, businesses need to have confidence. Genius statement there from Mr. Barkin. But yeah, go ahead and vote in the poll. The votes are anonymous. I would think that if Nvidia has a green day today, we're going to see green across the board here. Right now, we are trying to push in through these. We have a lot of orders that are resting betwixt 65 and 70 right now. You can see right above my head, that's Bookmap. Okay, that's not a good thing. He just said people should get used to higher mortgage rates like they were in 2004 and 2005. What happened 3 years after that, Mr. Barkin? I don't remember. I feel like there was something that happened about 3 years after 2005. What was it? I don't know. Maybe the Bears won the Super Bowl or something. I can't remember. I don't remember. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Probably nothing at all. One thing I need to get used to in trading these props, by the way, is that when I press the button, my orders don't hit the market. It's a weird thing. Like I watch Bookmap, and when I press the button, like when I open like a 10 contract, 20 contract position, I see my orders go. Or if I'm shorting. Wow, look at that. Holy, he said something bad. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. What is happening? I'm waiting for the whatever the squawk is here. I have no idea. Oh my God, this is horrible. Whatever this is. I kind of want to short this, but I don't know what the information is. Hello? It's like I kind of want to short this, but I literally have no clue what's causing this right now, so I'm just going to stay out. I don't know. If anybody knows what was just happened, I'm still not hearing a single person talking about this. I don't know what the heck they're doing. Very strange. I should know by now. Trump. Mexico and Canada tariffs will be on March 4th. I don't know why that took so long. Dude, how delayed was that? 30 seconds? And you think that like the speed of news doesn't matter? We missed that trade because we didn't know what it was. So let's see if we can catch a short on this now that we are kind of auctioning around these 300. We're at these. China's going to be charged an additional 10% on March 4th. All right, I'm going to try a short here, see if this works. Oh my God, that's so loud. If we reflex out of this, I'm just going to close it, but I feel like we can auction below these 300s and probably tag like 271 here. Drugs are still pouring into our country from Mexico. We really need to hold below these 300s in order for this to work. April 2nd, reciprocal tariff date. Can we get below these 300s or not? That's the other thing that we've been seeing too is like on these tariff pullbacks is that we kind of just slow our roll once it's kind of digested by the markets here. Can we break through those 300s? Watching. Nobody's selling here. It's kind of annoying. All right, I'm going to close that. Nobody was selling. Dude, that is so loud. How do I turn down? Do you hear the order filled guide in my... how do I turn that down? Like, how do I turn off the order filled guy? Where is that? Does anybody know? It's so loud. In the Apex Tradeovate thing. Yeah, Tradeovate. How do I turn that guy down? All right, I'm gonna try this again here. Dude, he's so loud. So freaking loud. Let's see if we can get through these 300s here. If we do and we break down below, yep, adding to that. Dude, he's so loud. Can't get over how loud this thing is. Preferences and notifications. Okay. I don't know where preferences and notifications are. I hate when you move to a new platform, you have to go through all this crap. Okay, I want to see us weak below 300s here. So loud. Go, baby, go through these 290s. All right, there we go. We got filled. Woo! Wait, hold on. Close. Why is it? Okay, I think that worked. Oh, the copier is very slow on that, but hey, there we go. Okay, where upper right hand icon, accounts, preferences. Oh, okay, here we go. Audio notifications. Okay, cool. All right, I feel like we're back in the mix now. Cool. How do we do on that? Anybody take the similar trade there? How'd you folks do? What does that mean that we're up? If we're up 565, that means we're up 10,000. Cool. Sweet. Let's go. If you're enjoying this, pew, right there, click the like button. Brave trade. I don't know. I like trading the news, and like these 300s are kind of weak. I kind of want to hit it again here. Any Apex codes today? Top right corner, right up there. Save on prop firms. Use code RIPS. Code RIPS on everything, baby. RIPS. RIPS. These are evaluation accounts right now. Evals. Yeah, my eardrums were getting blown out on that. The guy's like, Orville. Like, bro, jeez, relax. So loud. Up 11.3. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Stoked on that. Let's see what happens if we actually hold above 300s here now. That'd be kind of what I'm watching for. The next piece of news, the next little sliggity that we have coming out here is, I mean, we got a lot of speakers today. Not until 10. So, dude, I really wish we would have caught the initial flush on the T word. It's just so annoying when I don't know what the news is, and it's just too risky, man. Way too risky. Way too risky to get the bisky. We have, who's next on the speaking docket? Oh, we got Jeffrey Schmid, who's going to be speaking in about 20 minutes from now. So make sure we're tuned in for that. How much do you need to make to pass the 150K? I think 9,000. I'm pretty sure 9,000. Are we coming down again? Nvidia is coming down. Wow, S&Ps are through the VWAP there. Oh, it's amplified per account, so when it's 20, it's megaphone. That makes sense. Yeah, the dude was doing 20x leverage on my voice alerts. He had 20x the leverage on those bad doggers. All right, question becomes, are we actually going to sweep below these 80s here and then potentially trade at these 60s? That's kind of what I'm watching for here. See if we can get a little touch and go. Okay, opening a trade here for this flush. Barkin talking about optics on moving to a 3% would tax Fed credibility. Very interesting here. Kind of want to see if we can actually wheel out of this like right around 70s. Right now we are trading into this 75 lick. Should have this little press down here. My stop is at 306. See if we can wheel out of this thing. We might get stopped out actually. Wow, they're pushing through these 300s quickly now. Stopped out there. Okay. I was looking, I had my TP like right at 270. I was looking for a nice little, just a push a little bit lower. What do we tag? 71s. My TP was at 70. So somebody was front running those 70s down there. Definitely risky, but I like this volatility right now. See if we hold below these 300s at all. Back in trying a little wheel down below these 300s. We are kind of holding liquidity down there. We bounced like right at the VWAP, which was at 273. We bounced at 271. Break of 300s on the docket here, potentially. S&Ps are still underneath the VWAP, but they are rebounding a little bit here. See how they're doing around these 310s here. Okay, refreshing around 300s. We got a lot of liquidity sitting here at 300 that we would have to break through. So let's see if we get it to happen here. If we do, I want to add into it and push. 320 is kind of where the session VWAP is right now. So if we came out and tagged that and we kind of had like a little burst through that, probably want to look at reshorting that area as well. S&Ps are coming back down a little bit here. Let's see if we get back down below these 300s and we can lean into this a touch. Right now pushing into this VWAP, session VWAP at 320. Yep, there's that exchange I was looking for. Let's see if we can actually hold below that now. Had a big old player there at 315. So what, 321 is like that session area? See if we hold below this. And then refreshing at this 310. There's that 310 pull. Now we just need to balance out underneath 310 and then hold this rejection below 85s here in the S&P, and we are back in business. So 310 is that area that I'm watching. See if we can hold below 310s. Right there, just push on into it, baby. Show me 310s, just push through it. I'm bargaining with the market now. S&Ps, we really need to see that cutting below 59.85 once more. We can cut through those 310s. We are in business here, and we are moving right towards the top of the hour, so this is going to be potentially pretty dangerous. I want to be covering a good majority of this if we get back below this 310 here. Watching for the 310 sweep. There are sellers there, but we just have to see them pushing a little bit more. See if we get down here. Right at these 310s. Pushing into it. Test, test. And show me the tickle. Right there. 310s is all I need, just to push through 310s and we connect. We're so close to 9 a.m. right here too. Ah, so frustrating. I might have to peel this out right here. Okay, see if we get filled. I put an order out. I don't think we got filled. There we go, got filled some. There we go, there we go, there we go. And connected. All right, there we go. Whew, hot dog. Holy Lord. So dicey, like right at 9 o'clock. So dicey. $20-second panic. Yeah, like right before. It's so dangerous because that's when the algorithms are turning around. I just need to see that weakness through 10. We were bargaining with the market and then bingo bango. Rips, just make sure you know about the 30% drawdown trade rule. I'm on it. I'm on it, baby. All right, that's showing some strength now here through 325. Make sure you are hitting that lucky like button. Like I said, 800 likes. We will stick around here for the open. They are driving up here. Okay, we're running in the VWAP in the S&Ps. Definitely an interesting area. Yeah, we're holding this push above 3. Jeez Louise, I can't even speak. Okay, we're through the VWAP here in the S&Ps. All right, going along here off that 350 push. We did have a little bit of an exchange right around those 40s. See if we can target this move all the way up through like 65 and then potentially, what's that wick there? 68? Came right back below VWAP there in the S&Ps. See if we hold this push here. I want to see this comfortably back above the 40s. And that's where we can start to yammer into this thing. Okay, looking for that 40 to get pushed. Right above those 40s is magic. Should pop and explode above those 40s. A lot of weak follow through. Right there above 40s, we have some liquidity that's targeting like 45, 42. See if we can get on up. Just targeting those 40s right now. S&Ps are trying to push here as well. There we go, through 40s. And let's see if we tap that lick at those 50s. A little bit of a slight pullback here. Dang it. Had an order up at there, 50. Let's see if we can get this fill. Let's try this 50 and a quarter. Should be able to paint right through this. Right there at 50. That's where we're resting. Maybe I should be a little bit less hungry, I suppose. Let's try this. Lack of follow through. My order was at 50. I brought it down a little bit. See if we can come out of this little dip here. Weird market this morning as far as like follow through goes. We had that nice pop, and then we didn't even tag that lick at 50, which is weird. All right, we are rejecting here. I want to see if we can buy more at, if we go down to the 24 level. Back here at 35 now. And if we tag that 40 again, we push on through, we should be able to get a fill here. Like right there. Oh my gosh, we're at 43 and they tag 42 and 3/4. There we go. Got filled out some there. And filled the rest there. Sweet. There we go. Dope. So adding into those pullbacks worked nicely. So keep in mind the drawdown you're seeing on the screen is like per trade. So we're at 20 G's now. That's cool. Payout eligible tomorrow, so as long as I get another winning day, 2 payouts in 2 weeks would be a first for me. That's sick. Congratulations. Yeah, dude, this is like such a weird pre-market here. All right, 7 minutes to get those likes up, folks. Giving you plenty of time here. Up 321. Nice work there, Manny. Oh, dude, there's like beautiful follow through now. It's weird. There's like very tight range and just, I don't know, wonky stuff. We still haven't even made it all the way back from where that tariff news came out. That was back here. Missed that whole flush because I'm not going to trade the news if I don't know what the news is. Yeah, we're heading back towards those 50s again, but I don't feel like we have the liquidity. I think the market's going to have to wait for the open there. Definitely pushing. What is my drawdown at? Let's see. Current drawdown is $4,800. See? Everybody be like, $4,800 drawdown. Yesterday, people would be, oh my gosh, there's the push I was looking for. Everybody be telling me yesterday, like, you have $20 left, bro. God, that was so annoying yesterday. They took the big one on ES 1300 counts. Yeah, we're back through the VWAP. Like this is the whole push I was looking for, but it's just crazy. That was just like lagging, and then now we get the push. $800 likes to trade the open, folks. 800 likes is all we need. Ain't nothing. It ain't no thing, baby. Ain't no thing. 150K accounts is what we're using. The old 150Ks. If you want to get your own, use code RIPS. 80% off, single day pass. Also TPT code RIPS if you want to use that there. All right, we've now officially come off of those tariff lows. Hope I pass today. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? What's up, Manrique? Yeah, those tariff sellers. I guess that's the thing too. That's been a really nice trade. Has been the tariff reflex. Like if there's tariff news that comes out and the market stops rolling, I really thought that we were going to trade down. We were below the VWAP in S&Ps. I really thought that we were going to crush that VWAP in the NQ, so I initially shorted it, and then we came out of that to the long side. But it's a very washy price action, considering the range that we're in. Very rinsy. How long have you been trading? 10 years. Well, this will be my 11th year, I think. Watch that unrealized drawdown on the big positions. Yeah, I mean, this is what we were talking about yesterday. These accounts start with $5,000 drawdown, and I have a $4,800 drawdown right now in these accounts. So I don't know. That seems like plenty. 48.56 is my available drawdown. I don't know. I said in these accounts yesterday, people were like, you only have like $20 left, dude. What are you doing? Just complete misinformation. How long to be consistently profitable? 3 years, dude. 3 years. There's no shortcuts to being successful in trading. Does Apex have any accounts that do not charge an activation fee? Not that I'm aware of, no. At 3 years, not there yet? Yeah. Sounds about right. It takes a while, dude. Like, if you're trying to rush this whole process, it's gonna take a lot longer, I think. I tried to rush it. It took me a long time. 80% off, Jose. 80% off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna wait for the open to take the next trades here if I do decide to trade. I don't know. I could just let these things simmer. I don't know. I'll probably trade them. We'll see. We'll see. Do you recommend taking breaks during the high emotion phase of trading, or just to keep showing up, put in the time in the charts in the markets? If you're emotional, you shouldn't be trading. Take a break, take a breather. Do chart work, but don't trade. It's okay to, like, if you can force yourself when you're in an elevated emotional state, like let's just say you've had like 3 back-to-back losing days. If you can come to the market the next day and just sit there and chart the markets without trading, you're probably in a pretty good spot. That's what I'd say. All right, we are down to crunch time. 120 more seconds here, folks. 120 more seconds. It's really tough being on a chart and not trading. That's why it's a good exercise to find out if you have what it takes. That's why I say that. Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes? Oh, man. Some people do, some people don't. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. I know you probably don't care, but I would love to see the account values on screen, and I bet others would too. There it is. Lucky for you. Pew, 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 pew. Once we get into the PAs, we can mess with some other stuff, but you know. That is currently what we're up today. $50 resets, 1 day to pass, and a few other things. So that seems pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Do you have to buy your Apex accounts one at a time? I did. Takes about 5-10 minutes to do. 50 seconds, 50. Am I gonna go to the BDH? It seems to be, we're gonna put it to a poll. I think everybody wants that. I'm a man of the people. I give the people what they want, so I'm here for your entertainment. That's it. That's what I'm here to do. 20 seconds, folks. 20 seconds. This is my jam here, by the way. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we were 10 likes short today. All right, everybody. Well, if you're in Discord, don't go anywhere. Folks on YouTube, I'll see you bright and early for Friday's session tomorrow. Be good out there. Love y'all. Be good. Bye-bye.